All right, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to the week zero edition of Watching with Style. Hey, look, I just couldn't wait. I couldn't hold it in. So we're going to go through these fourth quarter plays, only passing plays real quickly because it wasn't as bad as you think. Now, we have to execute better, but we just gonna roll through it. I'm not going to break it down like I'm gonna break it down tomorrow and Monday. Ew, I might not do tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna have to change tomorrow to earlier because tomorrow is the Sunday before Labor Day Mondays. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. Here we go. 17-2. We pretty much dominated defensively all the way until this point in the game. So let's go through it real quickly. First play. We seen a little pressure. And this is the type of stuff that gets you beat defensively is do your job. I don't know the numbers, y'all, because of all the changes, but this right here is not good defense. If he drops to where he's supposed to drop, this pass is not completed. This is just purely execution. Do your job. You don't become a magnet to the guy here. That means you don't have good eyes on the quarterback to break on the ball with his direction is not down the hash, it's here. That's bad. So that's mistake number one. And these kind of mistakes allow big plays. So that's on that play side linebacker. Now we come back, good pressure on the quarterback, make him escape. Now we got to make an open field tackle. Great job. 3rd and 1. This to me is another one of bad execution. Why would we do this? That guy is going across the field. He doesn't cross your face. It's 3rd and 1. There's no one in front of you. If there's no one in front of you, there's someone behind you. That is an everyday knowledge of playing zone defense. Why are we at the line of scrimmage? That's on us. Everybody else is pretty well covered. You find the one guy, you get a first down. Good pressure on the quarterback. Good pressure on the quarterback. Incomplete. This is a cardinal sin. This is another time, guy not doing his job. Here's the thing I was taught. This guy right here on this level is not going to make the tackle all the way over here. Just think about it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got another guy, 9 guys on this side of you that's going to make that play. Your job is contain. And when you don't have contain and you go across chasing something, your job is to pull him up. Now what happens is you put this guy in a bind that he shouldn't be in. And now the problem is most fans are going to think it's a Forrest's fault. And it's not, because if I don't know numbers. I don't know if that's O's or Green, one of them. If he pulls him up, Afari is in coverage. Because we don't have anyone to pull him up, here's the thing with defenses. If there's no one to pull him up, usually the linebacker has to pull him up. Now, for me, what I think he should have done, because he is going to never be right, because he's in a position that isn't his spot to be in. Make a decision. Either you make the rush or you sit back and give up the first down, but make a tackle. When you're in no man's land, that's when bad things happen. Either Favre needs to go now to the quarterback or sit in coverage and allow him to cross the line of scrimmage and then go make a tackle. So that's the first touchdown. Incomplete. Good pressure, good coverage. It's a freaking hole. This is the kind of stuff that pisses me off. This is an obvious one. Obvious. When the defensive player is going forward, then gets pulled, how do you not call that? That's one that's obvious. All right. So they get away with it. So here's the bad part about it. What's bad about it is a couple things. This drive doesn't end in points. This drive doesn't end up in this game getting close, but what it does is it affects the field position. Good coverage, 3rd and 10, come up, make a tackle. Pretty good damn defense right there. Now 4th down. Now this is what I don't like the way we handle this. When these guys are that tight. Now, what, in my opinion, how I would do it is the guy that's setting the point of the arrow, whoever's guarding the point needs to press. Then the other 2 guys, I would like for them to play in and out on these 2. On those 2 guys. Play in and out on those 2 guys. When you play straight man and they're that tight, you are going to always get rubbed. Always. So now just imagine if he was on the line of scrimmage pressing this guy, he was back with this guy, and they run slant, whip route. We'll be able to cover it better. But when you're the inside guy trying to get through all that wash, it would also be easy if he was pressing, because then you will be able to go underneath. But when he's off, you're going to bump into him. So for me, this is bad execution across. That's just bad. Because whoever's this inside guy, looks like maybe Ty Bryant. Whoever this guy is, if he was pressed, he could have went that way and potentially stopped that. What's up, Cam? So that to me is a failure on, because here's the thing. When you're playing defensive back, you guys make the call on the field. I don't like how we play any of these anytime. So they get a 1st down. You can't go inside when you have contained. Do your job. Now you're going to allow the extension of a play when it shouldn't have been. You should have kept them in the pocket. Those are things you just cannot do. Double move. This is bad on, I don't know if that's JQ. And here's the reason why it's bad, y'all. If I am breaking on this route, and it's not the greatest of slant and go. When I break, I'm breaking, especially, see, this is the most important thing that we don't take into account. Time and place. Know the score. When you attack the receiver, you attack the upfield shoulder. So if he does go on a go route, you can jam here. Because in college, you can jam him anywhere down the field as long as the ball's not there. So it is bad to try and break on it and then speed up, because he has an advantage. You're going forward when he's going backwards, or what? He's going the opposite way. We got away with this one because of the pass rush, the pressure. That was close. So we got away with that one. Now this is that's football guys were on their favor on that. We actually covered that pretty well, and they got 2 yards. I also not saying, I mean, we are putting pressure on it. We're not sitting back. We're sending 5. We're not sitting back. This is just execution of, this is a great green dog. What green dog means is that's linebacker is going to blitz, and this is kind of interesting now that I look at it now. He should have went anyway, because his guy the running back went that way. And honestly, I like the way he set it up though. Honestly, they are bracketing him. So when the running back goes away, Rayner should have went now, but his delay allowed him to block that guy, so then he went. So it's not that bad, but in my estimation, he could have went a little earlier. Good job. Hold on. Unmotivated Clarkus. Let me chop it up with you. What question you got? Unmotivated? That's pretty damn good coverage there, y'all. That's pretty damn good. Now, I don't know what the coverage is because I can't see the back half. 3, 6, that's 10. So we got somebody else. I don't know, we playing deep middle. I don't know the coverage because what I'm scared of is this sail route by that tight end. I don't know if there's another safety over the top because this corner bites on no indication from the quarterback. You don't need to bite until the front hand comes off the ball. Because the way I look at it, I can't see numbers. He has that hook. We should be helping on this corner route. This is great coverage by Soul. Pretty damn good job there, man. Can I get on the mic? Unfortunately, unmotivated, you can't get on the mic, my brother. But you can ask a question. I don't have that capability. Here. Here. That must be some. Ooh, this is interesting. I can't tell, man. Please give us your grades on the different levels. D line. I'm gonna give D line. Oh man, first game. I really want to give the D line an A minus, but I'm gonna give them a B plus. Linebackers. Go live. Let me hop on. We just did it. How did we just do it? Unmotivated? You must be talking about somebody else. How did we go live? Let me hop on. We just did it. When did we just did it? I know I'm from Louisiana, a little French Creole, but I don't know where the we comes from. D line B plus. Oh, host of space. Unmotivated. That's a good one. I don't know. I might do it. So D line, I said B plus. Damn, I really want to give them an A minus, but I'm gonna give them a B plus. Linebackers, and that's including all four of them. I'm gonna give linebackers an A minus. I want to give them an A. For the most part, they play well. See now the safeties and corners. The safeties and corners are a little difficult. Safeties, especially because I can't see the whole field. The little bit I've seen, it's hard, man. If I'm giving a grade to the safeties, I'm gonna give the safeties and the corner C's. And I would give the corner a worse grade, but we did get a pick early. That's the way I see it right now. Like this play, it's kind of hard for me to see because now I see Nichols right there with a safety over the top. So this must be some type of cover two, and he's playing both. So that's what I see, and that's why this guy that Nichols stayed in the hook more and then Buzz more to the flat. So now this is the one. This is the one. This is the drive that pisses me off. They get the ball on the 3-yard line and score. Shit can't happen. Wow, Steven, in a good way or wow in a bad way? You think my grading is too harsh, or you think my grading is too lenient? This one, we started playing some people, and I think 44 is Godfrey. Godfrey has this running back, and there is no reason for him to overrun it. You have to always stay inside shoulder of the running back, inside shoulder. Here's the reason why for all young prospective players is that this is the longer throw. There's more variables in it. There's the probability of completing that pass is much easier than that pass. So force him to go this way and don't overrun it. So what happens is we 2nd and 12, we won on first down, and we allowed them to get out of the end zone because we didn't execute our technique. And we that right there, that wasn't a great route. He's actually outside of him even before he breaks. That's just bad. The pick we got was a really bad choice by the quarterback, threw it right into the zone. A really bad choice, any interception, the majority of them are really bad choices. What happened, honestly, is it was a bad throw. But either way, I think that was JQ, right? I think JQ was in position to pick it anyway, even if it was a better throw. If it wasn't a pick, I think we get a PBU. We was in great shape on that route. So yeah. So that right there leads to this, and that is a big ass chunk play that shouldn't have never happened. Is 44 Watson? I don't know numbers, y'all. Again, good pressure. Again, I don't know, man. There's some holding going on, but good pressure. He threw it right to JQ. If you want to say he threw it right to JQ, that's fine. I'll go over the play tomorrow. He was in great DB position to break on the ball and pick the ball either way. If you break on the ball, he's probably going to run in front of that receiver and pick it. So, okay. Again, good pressure, good coverage, good tackle. So now, we get him in 3rd and long yet again. And we have to make this tackle. So what happens with this type of situation, y'all, is you are protecting these sticks. You are making them throw it in front. But when you make them throw it in front, you have to make the tackle. And we missed the tackle. We just missed the tackle. Now, as Rick Smith used to tell me, one of the greatest things he told me, remember, that guy's on scholarship too. So their guy made a better play than ours. Now, this is the second play on this drive that cannot happen. First of all, we lose our footing. Second of all, when we make, look, y'all, I'm almost over so I can talk a little bit. This is technique and tackling on this level and the next. On this level and the next, it's almost impossible to make a one-on-one tackle against these amazing athletes. So what you do is you try to force him, use your leverage, force him to your teammate. So in this situation, when you slip, I know right now, being that I'm on the hash and not, if this pass was completed on the numbers, I will force him to the sideline to this extra defender with a ball on the hash. And I know I'm talking crazy. People are like, well, you can't think about that. No, you do think about that in the moment. You think about it before the play. So right now, if JQ went for his outside shoulder and forced him to go this way, guess who else is coming for the tackle? You team tackle. You don't individual tackle. So when he tried to make an individual tackle and allow him to go outside, y'all, from the top of the numbers to the sidelines, it's 9 yards. This is you're making Jordan Lovett run an extra 13 or 14 yards to try to catch him. When if you turn them up on the hash, you got a linebacker there and you got a safety there. Those are basic technical things that you have to play the game with. You got to play to your leverage. And now we gave up another big play on this drive that started at like the 3-yard line. You cannot do that and play winning football. Last one, the game is back on. As a safety, you got to keep your leverage. You got to keep your leverage. Your leverage is inside. You cannot allow him to beat you inside. This is the easier throw. For me as a defensive back coach, if the quarterback throws the corner route and complete it, I'm going to tip my hat to him. That's a long, from this hash, y'all, he's going to probably throw it from the 28. For him to complete that sail route, that is almost a 40-yard throw. I would take that one. And if they throw a perfect ball and complete it, I'm on the sideline saying, okay, we gave it up. But for him to beat you inside and have the easiest throw, you cannot let that happen. So Ty Bryant's got to protect this inside. Got to protect this inside. You cannot let him cross your face. That's it. Game back on. I got it all in my system. Man, it is good to be back.